All right, everybody, welcome to Monday, October the 27th. It is the last week of October. I cannot believe that. Halloween is just in a few days away. I mean, 5 if you're counting all day today, but it's crazy. I hope everyone has their costumes ready to go, knows what they're doing, is ready for good Halloween-o fun, whatever you're doing, even if it's just sitting at home passing out candy to the other folks or watching some good scary movies on Halloween. That's what I... Typically on Halloween night is when I watch Sleepy Hollow with the one from 1999 with, what's that guy's name? Captain Jack Sparrow, that's it, that's the one. Johnny Depp, yes. So, all right, some headlines for you for Monday, October the 27th. Starting with, a chef shared 5 red flags to look for when dining at a Mexican restaurant. I think those are dino chicken nuggets in the taco. I think so. I don't know if that's a red flag or not. We'd have to ask our local taco expert. He's sitting in the back of the room. You can ask him after this. After this, please don't get up and ask if dino chicken nuggets and taco is actually a thing or good. It could be. We could be onto something new. Who knows? Next up, China's Unitree, which is a company, Unitree they're building courses for students to learn how to train and understand robot dogs. Very confused by this because we are still struggling how to train and understand living dogs. Why did we create the robot dogs if we're not going to understand that? We can't understand the living ones we got. Why did we create robot dogs that we don't understand either? I thought the idea behind the robot was you could just train them, not even train them, just tell them what to do. Clickety click. You're going to fetch the paper this morning. You're going to not dig a hole in the yard today. I thought that was the point of the robot dog. We tell it what to do. Now we have to train. We just created another thing we have to train and understand when we suck at doing it with the current dogs and cats. Cats are even worse, don't get me started. That's why we didn't create, hopefully they haven't created the robot cat. That's the one that will take over the world. When they create the robot cat, that's game over. That's Terminator right there. They're going to destroy everything just by scratching at it and annoying the crap out of us. That's what the robot cat will do. All right, next up, the 8 surprising health benefits of pumpkin. Number 1 is eating pumpkin pie. Hey, it makes you feel good. It's awesome. It's good stuff. It makes you happy. Number 2, eating pumpkin pie. Well, that's weird. The entire list is eating pumpkin pie. What else do you need from pumpkin? Pumpkin pie is awesome. That's why we grow pumpkins. I think the pie came first and then we said we had to make more. So we started growing pumpkins for the purpose of making pumpkin pie, and that's it. That's the story I'm sticking with. Got it? Got it. Good. All right, throat's doing a little bit better, so let's cruise right along with the day. It is Monday. It is our final week of October, so we got Hannah here to give us some spooky quotes to get us real spookified for the week.
Which parking will be towed? Dun, dun, dun. Yeah. Period.
Which parking? Wait, which parking are you talking about? The parking in the back of the store? Is that where the witches park? Or which parking is it? Because the front, we know that's handicapped. So the witches better not be parking there. They got to park somewhere. They got to go find the witch parking. But which parking is that? There's witch parking? Okay, I don't know. They will be towed. I find it interesting that a witch, maybe the witch police show up. Witch police? I don't know which ones. The witchy witch ones is the witch police. Not witch police as in which ones. Witch police as in the witch. They got the hats and the brooms and they show up on a broom with a hat that has the light on it. Woo! That'd be funny. I'd watch that movie. Yeah, and maybe instead of tow, they towed them. They turned the car into a toad. Never mind. I'm moving on to the word of the day. Maybe it's a spooky word of the day.
Happy Monday, everyone. Today is October 27th, and we are halfway through October. So we got a word for you right here. Today's word of the day is tenebros. Let's dive into detail what it is. So it means dark, shadowing, or obscure. So I guess if you have like some sort of dark shadow and you can't even see it, that's what you call tenebros. And that's word of the day, everyone. We'll see you guys on Wednesday, October 29th.
Tenebrous. All right, dark, shadowy, obscure. Clayton. Wait, he's not dark, but creates a shadow. He's a very tall man. He creates a shadow, and very tall, kind of a little like, whoa, it was way up there. Kind of instills a little bit of, never mind. All right, moving on. Would you rather this spooky thing or that spooky thing?
Hello everybody, it's Lavelle and I'm back with Would You Rather. Can you believe that it's already the last week of October? October went by so fast, but anyway, today's Would You Rather is would you rather dream of Freddy Krueger or Chucky every night? So let's see what other clients have to say. Let's go, guys! Hey Eliza, would you rather dream of Freddy Krueger or Chucky every night?
Probably Chucky.
And why Chucky?
I don't know. I just like the red hair.
Okay, cool. Thanks, Eliza.
You're welcome.
Chloe, would you rather dream of Freddy Krueger or Chucky every night?
Oh. Well, I don't know who Freddy Krueger?
Freddy Krueger?
Krueger. I don't know who that is, but I think I'd rather dream of Hauntober. I think like Chucky is really creepy.
Alright, thanks, Chloe. Andrew, would you rather dream of Freddy Krueger or Chucky every night?
Chucky every night because he has a knife.
Thanks, Andrew. Hey, Trish, would you rather dream of Chucky or Freddy Krueger every night?
I would rather dream of Freddy Krueger because if I dream of Chucky, I'm gonna be terrified of dolls for the rest of my life. So I'd rather just dream of Freddy Krueger because to me he's not that scary compared to a doll that could haunt you. So,
well, thanks for that, Trish.
you're welcome.
And that concludes today's Would You Rather. Hope everyone enjoyed. Thank you to everyone that participated. Stay tuned for Wednesday's Would You Rather and make sure you watch to find out what it is. That's all for now, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday's Would You Rather. Signing out!
Freddy Krueger every night or of Chucky? Well, Chucky really annoys me. The whole movie, the series, it just, I watched the movie, I think I actually watched it in the theater when it came out. I think my friend and I went to the Dollar Theater and watched that. Yeah, we had a Dollar Theater. It was Cinema 12, and it was 12 theaters, and they weren't much bigger than a big screen TV. And they had like 14 seats in them, and for $1, you got to go watch the movie. Of course, it was at the regular movie theater for like a month, and then would make it over to the Dollar. And once it was done at the Dollar Theater, then it might make it to the video store, the Blockbuster, or something like that. Anyway, lest I digress. The Chucky movies are just, annoying. The character was annoying. The doll coming to life was annoying. I know it's a creepy thing for some. Annabelle, I get. Chucky, I didn't get. And then all the series behind it is just, I get people, whatever. But Freddy Krueger does creep me out. That was, I was young when that came out, and it was one of the scariest movies I had ever seen at the time. Freaked me out for a long time. I loved the first 3 Freddy Krueger movies, Nightmare on Elm Street movies. Beyond that, it got a little weird. Did get darker, kind of into the, so I don't know, man. I think Do I want to be annoyed or do I want to be creeped out? That's kind of like, I don't know. Because this annoying thing is really annoying. The chucking is really annoying. The creeped out, maybe I can deal with that a little bit longer. I don't know. Maybe Freddy Krueger and I would get along. I don't know. Definitely not getting along with Chucky the doll thing, whatever the heck his name is. All right, moving right along to the ASL. Firewood frog word of the day. I had to think really hard on that one, but here we go.
ASL phrase of the day is cat. So for cat, so you want to make your dominant hand all three, so 3 fingers up, and then make it like a little curve 9, that looks almost like a 9 or a 3, depending. And then you want to draw in the cheek, and then
Cat, whiskers. We needed the black cat with whiskers. Why am I doing whiskers? It's cat. This is cat. Is because it was described to me as like you're pulling on the whiskers. Don't do that, by the way, to the kitty cats. Their whiskers are actually really important. There's always these stories of mean kids pulling the whiskers out or cutting them because, oh, they're so long, we gotta cut them. Don't do that. Those whiskers they tell the animal they know how wide their body is and how much they can shrink, and those whiskers kind of tell them, okay, you got this much room to kind of fit through this gate or something. So those whiskers bump into something and it tells them what's going on. So if you cut them, they get stuck in stuff. Yeah, no kidding. Cats died because people cut their whiskers or pulled them out, de-whiskered them. Ugh, it's terrible. So anyway, cat, sorry, horrible story. Well, it is Halloween. We can tell, kind of creepy stories with whatever. Cat on the holy, Carl can do this. ASL, firewood frog, word of the day. All right, next up we have nostalgia with Zach. Let's see what kind of spooky nostalgic thing he's got.
Hello everybody and welcome to Nostalgia. And today we're going to talk about one of the best songs for Halloween. You know it very well. You can play it for Halloween or any time of the year. You know it very well. It is Monster Mash. Now, Monster Mash came out probably in the 1980s, if I'm mistaken. But if not, if some of you guys know, then come talk to me. See where it actually came out. But all in all, it's a great good song. You could play it for Halloween parties. It's just really awesome because we're on the street. It's a graveyard smash.
The Monster Mash. It was a graveyard smash.
Great song, you gotta listen to it. There's a million dance videos to this and sing-alongs on YouTube and stuff. Disney did a really good one at the end of one of their Disney kids shows. My kids used to watch it all the time, but they did a really good version of it. Yeah, really cool song. I mean, I love that there's Halloween songs. That songs by musicians and artists, actually really good ones, that wrote stuff that it's Halloween, it's cool. It's like Christmas. It's like there's whole Christmas albums and stuff. Why don't we have more holiday albums? Gwen Stefani, come on, get on it. You can be the first. Go make a Christmas. Why did I say Gwen Stefani? Because I think that she could do, of the artists that are out there, she could pull off an all Halloween album that's all Halloween songs that they're not some could be like the Monster Mash and stuff like that, but some could be just originals. I think she's got at least 2 or 3 original Halloween songs in her. Gwen Stefani, come on, we can do this. Halloween, the first Halloween album by an artist. Untapped territory. She could become the Mariah Carey for Halloween. Let's not go that far because nobody really likes that song. Everybody likes that song anymore. Everyone complains about Mariah Carey, but everyone listens to that song at least once or twice during the Christmas season. But come on, Gwen Stefani, we can do this. Next up, we have Gwen Stefani with her Halloween. Just kidding. That would be cool. That would be really, really cool. Next up, we have some, speaking of music, Haunted Hits with Joe.
Hello, my friends. Did you miss me? Well, there are only a few days left till Halloween. So my friends, this will be the last Hauntober Hits. I hope you enjoy this one. Remember, don't fear, and boogie woogie with me. Did any of you guess that song? Good. Well, the time is here for me to say, have a happy Halloween. But also, time for me to say goodbye. Till the next time we see each other. Stay spooky and all that scary stuff.
Great song, great riff, beautiful, beautiful music. It's not, this is so, here's where the Halloween music crosses over. We have great songs that say like the Reaper in it. Don't fear the Reaper, the Grim Reaper, you know, so it's Halloween-esque, but the song lyrics have nothing to do with Halloween really, like a Christmas song does. That's where we gotta get the crossover. I mean, you can think that Ozzy Osbourne was the king of Halloween songs, but his songs are actually quite, the lyrics, Bark at the Moon, doesn't have to do with a werewolf. You know, it's like many of his songs that are demon-esque or whatever, they're not actually about demons and devil worship and all that kind of stuff. Even Motley Crue's first album, Shout at the Devil, they have the song Shout at the Devil isn't about shouting at the real devil. It's about shouting at the man, you know? So we need some real, you know, we need the Halloween music that's like the Christmas music. Someone get on it, please be it Gwen Stefani. Not necessarily the pop version of Gwen Stefani, more the punk version of Gwen, you know, the ska punk she used to be into, probably still is. But anyway, that. All right, it's great to have Joe playing some music. Maybe he'll do that for us for Thanksgiving and definitely for Christmas, but awesome to have that. You know what, that's it for Monday, everybody. Go have a great Monday. We got just a few days left before our great Halloween party on Friday. A couple quick notes, just reminders if you're doing that last minute shopping for your costumes, no masks at the party. If you got a mask that goes with your costume, you can wear it outside of program, but not at program. No masks at program. Face paint, okay. Masks that come on and off, no bueno, all right? Otherwise, we're gonna have a great time. We're gonna have our contest, our Halloween costume contest. Most creepy, most funny, most unique, blah, 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 different categories. All right, and some tasty food. So we will see you Wednesday on the morning routine. Take care, everybody.